Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil. So a couple of things that I've discovered. Alright, let's load the game first. So let's pretty much start where we left off. So I did play a little bit more of the game after I finished streaming last time. So I've progressed a little further. A couple of things I've discovered. See, okay, so in order to change the controls, okay, all right, come on. I don't know why the select button doesn't work. Sometimes I keep trying to press it, it doesn't work. I have to keep pressing the start button and the select button at the same time, and sometimes it works. Give me 1 second. Come on. So if you want to change the controls, you have to actually save the game, and the game will be saved with the controls that you selected last time. So just a matter of fact getting the select button to work. Yeah, I don't know if it's my controller that's having the problem, but I have a problem with pressing the select button. It sometimes doesn't work at all. So I don't know if it's my controller. Right, I'm just gonna press a few more times. Alright, well there you go, finally it's working. So I don't know whether you just have to hold it for a really long time. Yeah, so if you go to config and edit, right? So if you edit, say, action is this button, okay? And cancel is circle. Alright, so let's say if you do this button, right? So if you do this button configuration, just want to make sure, yeah, okay. So if you do this button configuration, the next time you load a new game, it will switch to the default control. But if you save the game right now, if I save the game right now, the controls will be saved as well. So that's just something to note. Alright, so let's continue and proceed to the courtyard. Alright, just putting all these crests in. Let's examine these as well. There's no real order for you to put these in. You can sort of just put them in any order that you want. Yeah, I didn't really mean to grab the ink ribbon. I just forget to put it away because this happens all the time usually. Yeah, so it happens all the time that I forget to... no, I will not grab that, because I'm kind of overburdened. So, but I will grab the green herb. Alright, that was a bit annoying that I missed one of the shot. Sometimes this happens. So yeah, I'm still getting used to the controls. So I've changed the controls as close as possible to the pretty much similar to other Resident Evil games. So getting ready or aiming the weapon is L2 and firing is either X or R2. But I can't really check. I'm not sure if it will work if I change to R2 because yeah, because that's also the action button. So action is usually X. And circle is cancel or running. The water is running down the opposite side. Okay. I didn't really want to waste ammunition, but you know. Alright, successfully dodged that. I could just shoot them with a pistol, because I have plenty of pistol ammo. That looks okay. Well, I hope that works. I think I missed the mark by quite a lot, so we're about to find out if that really works. Because if it worked, the statue will be just in the right place. You can miss it by a little bit, but not too much. I don't think we need the crank, and we don't need this herb. Alright, we'll just put the clip in. We're about to find out if we did the statue properly. I think I missed it by quite a lot, so probably it's not going to work. No, it didn't work. Alright, we'll just have to push that again. Sure, why not? Alright, let's just push this. I really hate doing this because it's quite slow. Hey, how's it going, Nemo? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I done this time properly. Yay, okay. I'm doing alright. Okay, so let's get ready to fight some spider. What, giant spider? As long as you keep moving, the little spiders will get squished. I don't know how much damage that they do. Like, they actually do a lot of damage, whether you can get killed by them. But there's some enemies that can't kill. Yeah, no problem. See you soon. There's some enemies that apparently can't kill you. Like, for example, if you get bitten by the leg, you know, the zombie can bite you in the leg. Apparently you can't die from that. And also apparently you can't die from poison as well. I think in some versions of the Resident Evil game, you can die from poison. But in some of the Resident Evil games, you can't die from poison. It just makes you really, really weak. Like Resident Evil 3 Remake, you can die from poison. So yeah. It's broken. Okay, sure. 6. It looks like a clock dial. 1, 2, 4, 5. Some kind of code. I think that's important. That code is for one of the puzzles, I believe. You can't really get anything. There's nothing here. It looks cool, but... So, ink ribbon, no, we're not gonna take the ink ribbon, because I don't really need it. We'll take the pistol clip. Sorry, just knocked my microphone a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know whether the pistol clip is, I'm ever gonna use a pistol. I think at some point maybe I'd still use it, but I feel like it's not going to be that useful. Because once you get the Magman and the shotgun, you kind of just use the shotgun and the Magman. the small key. So that gives me shotgun ammo. Maybe I will use the pistol against Plant 42 and just see how effective the pistol is. But I have limited inventory space and I don't really want to get killed by Plant 42 as well. Because it's pretty easy to die, you know. Nothing unusual. It's dark outside and I can't see anything. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at fighting Plant 42. I remember when I did it the first time. The bathtub is filled with muddy water. Will you unplug it? Sure. So, I don't really know, like, you know, Plant 42, it's a very tanky boss. I don't even know the patterns. The first time I fought Plant 42, I just brute forced it. Like, just kept standing still and kept firing my weapon. It worked. You know, this game you can brute force. As long as you have enough health, you can brute force anything. You can brute force the bosses by just tanking damage. You could do that with other Resident Evil games, but to less of a degree. Like, you can't do it. Like, you can't really do it with Resident Evil 2 remake. You will just get killed. You can still do it to a certain degree. Like, if you select the lowest difficulty, you could do it without too much trouble, as long as you bring enough health. Okay. Let's do the annoying thing by combining all these clips. Yeah, you can end up getting a lot of pistol ammo. So the maximum amount of pistol ammo I tested this is 255. You can have up to 255 rounds of pistol ammo in one one combination. Above that, you can't do it. So you can stack up to 255. So maybe I'll just switch to the pistol for a little bit. And just use a pistol. I will need the control room key, yes. So the control room key is for, I believe, the area where the shark is, for the mutated shark, for the Zambro sharks. Yeah, the zombie sharks. Okay. You can shoot these bees, but I'm not going to do it. It's the easiest to use a shotgun if you want to defeat these bees. If you want to beat every single enemy in the game, it is possible to do. Okay, let's just grab one healing item. Chris is less fragile against enemies. He can take a lot of damage before he dies. With Jill, you have to be careful. Because Jill can easily get killed. So when you see orange caution, you know, you have like 4 levels of health. Fine, yellow fine, green fine, yellow fine, orange caution. and what was the other one? And danger, right? So you need to be careful once you're at. Okay, wasted ammo there. Not sure why I fired the extra shot. So if you're on orange caution, you need to be really careful with Jill. You can basically die very easily. So if you see orange caution with Jill, you have to heal. With Chris, it's still okay. Plant 42. You guys can read it yourself. I'm just gonna pause on the screen for a little bit. Oh, I missed one item. I did, didn't I? I missed a small key somewhere. I think I know where it is. Push this in there. Push this one. There's a ladder where you descend. Yes. I mean, who has a ladder in their room? Like, imagine sleeping in a room and there's a ladder there that leads to a basement. That would freak me out, though. I wouldn't want to be inside a room that has that. Because every night I'll be panicking if someone, like, goes up and down the ladder, right? Let's keep pushing the crates in there. It's a pretty easy puzzle to solve. Excuse me? No! You're kidding me. Alright, fine. I'll just reset the puzzle. I pushed the crate a little bit too much to the corner, so I can't get in there to push it back. Okay, it only resets that crate. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna do everything again. It's interesting, right? There's only the option of pushing, but there's no option of pulling. In Tomb Raider, you can pull and push at the same time. I think you can also pull the crate. Yeah, in Tomb Raider, I'm pretty sure in Tomb Raider you can pull and push. So, yeah, it does make it a bit easier. Even written there, it says UMB. UMB is a chemical. welcome back. So did you guys know that if water is at around, I think, waist height, it's actually faster to swim than to run through water. I think the cutoff point is waist height. So if the water is knee high, it's okay to like run. So, but if the water is like around your shoulder, it's a lot faster if you swim than to run through water. You actually move a lot slower, and you also use a lot more energy. This was released in 1996, I think. So if you get the premium PlayStation Network account, like if you upgrade your account to the premium PSN membership, you can get this game for free, as well as the remake of this game. Both you can get for free. You can't get Code Veronica for free, and you can't get Resident Evil 4 for free as well. I think the PS2 games you can't get for free. I'm not sure about Resident Evil 2. Well, this is the original game, right? So the only thing is I'm playing the Director's Cut version. So the Director's Cut edition has like a rearrange mode. So the items are slightly rearranged, and there's some extra, some pieces of the game that's slightly different. They're all wet and useless now. Isn't that like the radiation symbol? So I don't think the Director's Cut edition was ever really released. Oh, look at the angry sharks. Well, this is where the tank that broke. But Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, the original one, they haven't released it yet. But Philip did tell me that apparently in Japan they have released it. But the game is, this game is emulated. It's not ported to PlayStation 5 though. So it's just emulated, which is quite annoying. Is there anything in the bag? That's how I used to play Resident Evil games, just by constantly clicking and move, like constantly clicking as you move around the room, so you get an item of some sort. It looks like a plant's root. There's a bag here, nothing useful inside. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder what this room is supposed to be, right? It's got like a table and a chair, and it doesn't look like it's a dining room where you eat, because it just looks kind of weird. It's like a weirdly designed room. Yeah, I played on Sega Saturn, but the PlayStation version is slightly different. You can kill the sharks here, but I'm not going to do it. Look like the T-virus hasn't really made them super sharks. They still can't breathe in. They still can't breathe on land. Look, maybe I will grab one of these healing items. The Sega Saturn version is pretty crappy though. Like they have the pre-rendered 3D background. on the back. By the way, do you like tank control? Or do you think tank control is very much outdated? Some people still enjoy tank control. I mean, oops, I didn't mean to go in that game. That room. I didn't mean to go in that room. So, they say it's more challenging. What did I want to say? Yeah, so I think, you know, some parts of tank control I like. Like, for example, I do like the fact that, there's a key in the cup. Yeah, I thought I missed something. Yeah, some people prefer tank control over the like modern style of controlling. Shotgun. I'm not sure. I feel like I think tank control takes a long time, a while to get used to. So what was the last game that used tank control? It was Resident Evil Code Veronica, right? Red book. Where's that red book? Red book. So. Yeah, I think it was called Veronica, right? I can't even remember now. Yeah, but Code Veronica came out after Outbreak, or did Outbreak? No, Outbreak had them as well. But this game doesn't have the quick turn. I wish they ported this game to PlayStation 5 rather than just emulated it. Like, if they've added some extra quality of life improvements, like a quick turn, which you can't do. I think you can do that in Resident Evil 2 and 3. I think Resident Evil 4 will stop the tank control. Yes, I will use a small key. No, I will not take the ink ribbon. Why would I take the ink ribbon? That's like the... that's not very useful at all. Dust collects inside the bath towel. The bath towel is dirty. Hello, pick up the item, please. Nothing major about this wash stand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 4 didn't have tank control. Okay, this is a report about V-Jolt, which is a way to kill the Plant 42. We found an element that destroys these plant cells rapidly in UMP number 16. Number 16, Plant 42. So number 2 is red, number 3 is purple, green, yellow, white, blue. So I bought, so a book is missing now. So I bought Rebecca, which means we have to do the puzzle. If you don't bring Rebecca, all pages are blank, what it's for. So if you don't bring Rebecca, you have to fight both phases of this plant. But if you bring Rebecca, it's almost like having Barry. You just have to fight the first phase. Oh well. Yeah, you only have to fight the second phase, right? Yeah. So Rebecca comes in to help you.
Rebecca, no, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You could... Whoa!
Chris!
Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion. And kill the root. Rebecca, please.
Chris! Don't die!
No, Chris is tough. Chris won't die. So I like how Chris has a shotgun in his hand, but he can't use it. He doesn't blast the plant away. He sort of just looks at the plant. He's like, oh, what's this? Well, that's obviously not dangerous. That's not where we're gonna go. Yeah, this is the one. It's locked. There's a panel with a number key. Will you push the keys? Yes. So I think I remember the solutions 1, 2, 4, 5. Ah, there we go. So the solution to this puzzle, there are multiple solutions. You could just keep pressing the button and eventually you will solve it, but there's a clue to it. There's a clue to the puzzle. It's inside the bar in the guardhouse where you fight the two spiders. Okay, so let's check the file. No. Oh, cool. V-jolt report. Okay, so UMB number 2 is red, purple, green, yellow, white, and blue. 16. I don't know if you can even fail this puzzle. So there are UMB number 2. You need a container to obtain it. Okay, cool. We'll take the empty bottle. Sure, I'll take the empty bottle. Number 4. This is the original Resident Evil game. I guess I got the director's cut edition, but I'm just playing the standard version, which is the original game. I think it's released in 1996. It's like the first Resident Evil game that's ever released. It was probably the most popular game. Well, it's the one that made Resident Evil really popular. I would say Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 both did, but I guess Resident Evil 1, I guess Resident Evil 2 was arguably more popular than Resident Evil 1. So, yeah, most people play Resident Evil 4. So, you either started at Resident Evil, depending on which generation and how old you were, your first Resident Evil game is either Resident Evil 1, 2, 4, or 7. Yeah, so because there was a big gap between Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, there was also a big gap between Code Veronica, which wasn't very popular, and Resident Evil 4. And Resident Evil 4 only became popular slowly. It was a bit like Dark Souls. So it wasn't really popular when it first released. Then people found out it was really good. Then it became popular. And the same sort of thing was Resident Evil 7. Because there was a big gap between Resident Evil 6 and 7. So it sort of died down. The hype for Resident Evil died down after 6. And then there was a big gap. Then Resident Evil 7 came out and everybody was excited. So your first game is either 1, 2, 4, or 7. Yeah, and also Resident Evil 4, we were just talking about before, didn't use tank control. Red is 1, water is 1, red is 2, purple is 3, green is 4. Okay, alright. Okay, so the something's written on the wall. 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 plus 3 is 16. Okay, so we need to get to 16. So it's a simple math problem, right? So if we combine these, we can get number 6. Yeah, I think with Resident Evil 7, the problem with enemies for Resident Evil 7 is just a variety of enemies. There were the molded and there was the molded, right? So there were different versions of the molded, but there was no anything else. I think there was the standard molded enemy, there was a crawling type, and there was a giant molded enemy, not including the bosses, right? So that was it, pretty much. I think it didn't have enough enemy variety, so that's why you probably didn't like it. Sure, we will put that in the bottle. We put water in the empty bottle, sure. I don't really think you can fail this puzzle, I think it's pretty much... That's number 2. That's number 6. This is not the chemical I need. Sure. So that's number 4. That's 3. This is not the chemical I need. Okay, alright. Yeah, alright. Enough. I get it. I get it, Rebecca. So that's an empty bottle. We don't need that. We'll need this one. Number 4, we'll put... Yes, I will. Yeah, obviously number 4 had... obviously Resident Evil 8 had more enemy varieties. Which was good. However, a lot of people hated Resident Evil 8 because it had really bad puzzles. I mean, yeah, it didn't really have puzzles. I didn't really like Resident Evil 8 because it was advertised to have Chris. Like, you see Chris in the front cover of the game, right? If you gotten the game, you see at the front cover, hey, how's it going? How are you? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so you get Chris in the front of the cover. I'm not sure if you got the physical copy. I got the physical copy, and yeah, you only get to play Chris for like one small section, which I was a bit annoyed at. Hopefully, in the DLC, we get to play Chris more. Okay, so we'll just have to combine these together, and that's V-Jolt. I don't even know if you can fail this puzzle. You probably can. I'm not going to try it. I think the puzzles in this game is probably the best because the puzzles aren't too difficult, right? So if you just think about it a little bit, the puzzles aren't too difficult. Whoa. Look, Rebecca's clipping through the wall. Or is that just a gap in the wall? Yeah, so that's true. Sorry guys, can you type the message again? Because I didn't see it. Yeah, just type the message again. I didn't really see it, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Although I mean, it does become less connected now. I think after Resident Evil 6, it sort of went to a different side of the story with Ethan. So, you can shoot the sharks here. I'm not going to do it. Because it's totally unnecessary. You're just basically wasting ammo. They're harmless anyway. Yeah, so it's sort of connected, and then after yeah, Resident Evil 5 was more action-based. I mean, you have a lot of options to do like melee attacks, etc. I think they dumbed down the melee attacks. You couldn't really do melee attack after Resident Evil 6. So Resident Evil 6 has the most amount of melee attacks. You can actually just get through the game with melee attacks. Okay, hopefully I don't die here. I'm not very good against this boss. I don't even know its pattern. I know the snake a little bit well. Yeah, you can fight the plant normally, but as long as you don't bring Rebecca. So, whoa. Hey, Chris, get out of there. That's an epic reload. Did you see? I've reloaded in real time. So if you bring Rebecca, you can use a chemical on it and the plant becomes weaker, so it's easier to kill. But if you don't bring the Rebecca, you have to fight both of the phases. Same as with Barry, I think. No, actually Barry saves you all the time, I think. So yeah, so when you first meet Rebecca, Rebecca will ask you, do you want me to come with you? And if you say yes, then Rebecca, you have to solve the puzzle. Otherwise, you just have to fight. So you have to solve the puzzle, and this plant becomes weaker. It only takes about 7 to 8 shotgun hits to kill. If you bring Rebecca along, that's what happens. If you say no, like if you don't ask Rebecca to come with you, then what happens is you have to fight this plant through both phases. It's kind of annoying. You also can't get out of this boss battle as well. That locks the door.
I can't believe it. Are you okay?
Yeah, so much for him. We got to the root of the problem. Saved again.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
I guarantee it.
Well, Chris, this is Richard's radio. We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
I see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
The original Resident Evil 3?
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something. Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
Like the original Resident Evil 3, or you talking about the remake? Also, this game has many endings as well. Like, there's also an ending where Rebecca dies. Like, Rebecca literally gets killed by a hunter. If you say no, she doesn't come with you. And I think you get an opportunity to save her. Right? But if you fail to save her, well, she basically dies.
This room is fully equipped with medical supplies. I can treat you, except for your major injury. Would you like me to?
I'm
No,
okay,
that's fine.
but if something happens to me, please take care of me.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
What's Umbrella?
Don't you know? It's a large-scale pharmaceutical company based in Raccoon City.
Oh, I see.
I like how Chris is from Raccoon City and he has no idea who Umbrella is or what Umbrella is. And obviously, this is part of the story that's supposed to be like... Oh yeah, I mean you talking about the IE3 remake, right? Yeah, it is quite short. It's great for speedrunning. Like if you that's the only game that I've tried to speedrun. Yeah, so I will continue to speedrun that game. I'm trying to get it under 1 hour to finish the game on Inferno, but I haven't got there yet. So far, the best I've done is 1 hour and 8 minutes. But at some point, I will try it again.
Wesker!
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Yeah, what I was about to say. Yeah, so they include the clock tower, but the clock tower is effectively just a boss battle. And yeah, the game is very, very short. Yeah, the IE3 remake, I think it's too short, and also they got rid of the decision-making part as well, which was integral part of the first IE3 game. Like you can make life choice decisions. Some people really hated that. I mean, I thought it was alright. I didn't mind it. Alright, we'll keep the healing item just in case. Also, like, IE3 Remake didn't really have much puzzle as well. I think the number of puzzles that, like, in later iterations of the game was pretty lacking. Alright, fine. We'll answer the radio.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a...
This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
Yeah, also IE2 Remake, like, they did a lot of things right with the IE2 Remake. I think, with IE3 Remake, the problem was there was also too many cutscenes. It was like cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. In the beginning, there was just too many cutscenes. I think another annoying thing about the RE3 remake is they didn't, like everything extra they added, they cut something out. For example, they expanded Tyrone's character, but they expanded Tyrone's character, but they cut out Mihail's character, so they made his character like they shortened his character. So they added the underground part of the hospital, but at the same time they got rid of the the dead factory and the Raccoon City Park as well. And they made reference to a lot of areas like the gas station, but you can never really go there. And they made reference to the Raccoon City Park as well, but you can't go there as well. I didn't really need to waste that ammo, did I? But that's okay. I'm gonna get the Magman soon, so I'm not even worried. I don't think Konami is ever gonna do it though. Like, I think it's good. I do hope that eventually they get to Silent Hill, but you know, the look of things, I don't think they will ever do it because, like, I just heard the CEO of Konami is moving on to mobile games, and they're moving away from console games. They only want to make mobile games. So they'll have to somehow change trajectory, which I just don't think that's gonna happen. No, I'm not gonna pick that up. Wait, why did I even do that? Yeah, I don't know why they want to do mobile games. I don't know. Maybe they found like, I have to say that console game is a very small market. Like, so like console games is a small market, right? So I think they just feel like, okay, console games is not going to. Well, they're doing a Dead Space remake, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so they're doing a Dead Space remake. Yeah, so the bowgun first appeared in Code Veronica, right? And then they had the bowgun also in I think I'm missing one inventory slot. Nothing uncommon. Oh, cool. What game is he making? Yeah, so I remember the bowgun was in Resident Evil 4 as well, right? Ada had the bowgun, which Ada used to. Yeah, so I can only see the moonlight and dense forest. So what did Claire have? Claire had the machine gun, right? Yeah, I never really used the machine gun in Resident Evil 2 Remake. I didn't think it was a very good weapon. I can't carry any more items. Okay, that's sad. You know, the most annoying enemy in RE2 Remake was the plant enemy. You know those plants? Callisto Protocol. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll have a look. Okay, that was a cheap shot. Oh, okay, so it's like Dead Space, but it's not like Dead Space. Oh, that's cool. I didn't play Dead Space 3 because I never got it. But I played a lot of Dead Space 1 and 2. Oh, okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll check it out. Is it on PS5? Or is it PS4 and PS5? By the way, did you guys have trouble getting a PS5 as well? Like, it's still really hard to get a PS5. I don't know where all the PS5s are. Like, I don't know what everybody's doing. Like, are people just still scalping PS5s? Is that what they're doing? Doom 1. I've only that was the first video game. That was the first computer game that I played. Doom 1. I remember it was so long ago. I think I played on Windows NT, I think. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I had to order mine and it took a really, really long time to get one. And it's just only, I only got one because I was quite lucky. Because I ordered one and somebody else didn't pick it up. So they called me, they say, Doom 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, I played Doom 3 as well. I had to change. I had to like upgrade my computer to get Doom 3. I think it was the first computer that I had to like sort of partly build myself as well. It's not very easy to build a computer. It's not very difficult to build a computer, but it's also not very easy to do. I think the PS4 will be, like, I think people will make games for the PS4 until probably end of next year, because a lot of people still don't have a PlayStation 5. But I don't understand, like, is it just that there are no PlayStation 5s around, or it's just people scalping it still on the internet? There's like a lot of people buying it. I don't know the reason. Like, okay, there's a semiconductor shortage, that's what everybody's saying, but like, how short is it? I wish I had time to enjoy these these pictures. I even forgot where I have to go. I have to go up here, right? Where else I have to go? Oh, okay, I have to go get the magnet. Yeah, I think most games will come to PlayStation 4 until at least end of next year. I think. Because if half the people in the world don't have a PlayStation 4, then, well, yeah. By the way, I never played Halo. I don't know, like, I'm not a big fan of first-person shooter. The only first-person shooter that I ever played much was Doom and Quake. Hey, that's... Dude, that's a cheap shot. What the hell? I keep missing. Alright, okay. Alright. Sure. Well, that hunter really caused me a lot of problems. Well, that was embarrassing because I just kept getting hit. It's like... Yeah, I've never played Halo. I did play Quake. I'm just not very good at first-person shooters. Yeah, that was annoying because I kept aiming at the hunter and like literally did not do anything. So I'm just gonna go get the Magman because then I can just one-shot the hunter. Alright, I'm not gonna even deal with these spiders. I don't know. I think maybe they will do it at some point, or maybe they just... Yeah, or they can ask someone else to develop it, right? They could do that, but I don't know if they will do it. I don't know how it works. I wonder if you can still open this door. It's too dangerous to go outside. Yeah, I don't know if they will remake Resident Evil 5 or 6. I wonder if they do. I don't know what's... Okay. Sure, I was reloading. Yeah, Code Veronica. I know, it is very underrated game. I don't even know where the hunter is. Man, the hunters are annoying. The howling of an animal can be heard on and off. Code Veronica also had many weapons as well. Like, it had a lot of different types of weapons that you can use. Top secret, July 22nd, 1998, 2:13. To the head of the security department, X day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. Lure the members of the Stars into lab and have them fight with a BOW in order to obtain data of actual battles. Collect 2 embryo per BOW type, making sure to include all species except for the Tyrant. Destroy the Alclave lab, include all researchers and lab animal in a manner which will seem accidental. White umbrella. Yeah, the bow gun. And the bow gun had the explosive bolts. The bow gun with the explosive bolts are really, really powerful. You can easily even take down the Tyrant. It also had the BOW gas round. BOW gas round, which I never knew how to use. But later on I figured out. There's a switch where you push it. Yes, I will push the switch. Doesn't this look really creepy? I really like the music and aesthetics of this game. It's very old, but it's super, super creepy. Was it supposed to be Resident Evil 2? I didn't know that. There's also apparently Resident Evil 1.5 as well. Like, they had a different character. They didn't have Claire. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think you were right. I think I did hear a rumor that Code Veronica was supposed to be Resident Evil 3 and then they changed it to Jill. Actually, the original Resident Evil 3 game was supposed to finish at the clock tower, but they end up not finishing it at the clock tower because do I need to put away any items? No, I don't. Oh, okay, alright. I died. I've never seen that death animation before. Loves in the money making. Yeah. You can actually rewind the game. So if you die, you can use this button to rewind. See, you can rewind the game back. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna load the save file. I had health as well. Yeah, I think I had health. I was just too lazy to use it. Right, okay. We'll just start where we left off. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I need to change the control type as well. Action. And this one is circle. Yeah, I will download that as well. So I think I'm gonna buy an external drive for my PlayStation 5 because it's running out of storage space. So yeah, so I'm gonna bring buy external drive. Then I will think about installing new games. Ah, okay, I didn't know it was exclusively made for the GameCube. Alright, that was an embarrassing death, and it did set me back a lot, so I'm not going to use the emulator to rewind, because that's kind of cheap. So I basically have to just play this part again. Which I don't mind. I never got a GameCube. Alright. Yeah, they hit me multiple times, but I did manage to hit all 3 dogs at once. I didn't know that was even possible. I know you can hit multiple targets with a shotgun, but I didn't know you can hit up to 3 targets. Looks pretty cool. Was the GameCube expensive back then? I didn't remember how much it cost. Was it like the same price as the PlayStation 2? Oh, alright, that wasn't very expensive, $200, but consoles have been progressively more expensive. I don't know if it's like inflation. Okay, get out of the way, guys. Alright, don't kill me, otherwise it will be really embarrassing. Alright, I managed to escape without too much of a problem. They're not kidding about inflation. I mean, inflation here is really high. It's like everything in the supermarket is becoming more and more expensive. Yeah, because of inflation, you know. Okay, what's the code? It looks like a clock dial 215. Some kind of code. Okay, just have to remember that 215. Yeah, everything becomes more expensive over time. It's really crazy. But they're not joking about the inflation. Like, I noticed like everything for the past year is just been very, very expensive. We'll unplug it, sure. In the past, when I first played this game, I used to just run around and pressing the X button. So just running around and mashing the action button just to see if I can pick up any items that I missed. Yeah, that was in the old day. Like, where, now there's like walkthroughs and also videos on the internet where you can find solutions to like puzzles. In the past, there was like no walkthrough. There was no real internet as well. I mean, internet speed was really slow as well. So there's some guides that people write, but it's text. So yeah, I used to just keep mashing the X button on the controller, or whatever action button on the controller. until I find like the solution to the puzzle or something. Do I really need the shotgun? I don't, right? I can just use the pistol. Alright, sorry, I just had to check the time there. Hopefully I don't get killed again. Like if you die in this game, it's really annoying. So in the past, I used to save all the time. You're talking about Outbreak? Yeah, Outbreak and Outbreak File 2. I really liked it. I thought it was a great game. But the problem was, during the PlayStation 2 era, like the internet connection wasn't very good. There was a lot of lag in the gameplay. It was just overall, it wasn't very good. Like, offline play was better, but the AI sucked. Like, the AI was really bad. I don't even know if, like, in Resident Evil 6, the AI was alright. Like, if you played as Leon, you had Helena. Helena was okay. Like, the AI was alright. And the AI was less likely to die, but, Resident Evil 5, the AI sucked. Yeah, nowadays it will work very good because the internet connection is a lot faster. Right, but in the past, Outbreak, because the crappy internet connection, and also it was really difficult to communicate back then. Like, I don't know if even had even it had VoIP, voice over IP for Outbreak. I don't know, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Yeah, but the AI sucked though. As like if you do offline play, the AI sucked. The AI would constantly get killed. It was easier at high difficulty just to play by yourself rather than having the AI. The AI was just slowing you down, and they will pick up items when they're not supposed to pick up. Like if you wanted, you have to basically constantly request items from them. It was really annoying. But I do like the fact that Outbreak really tests your inventory management skills. So you only have 4 inventory space rather than 6 or 8, and you can't upgrade your inventory space like in like Resident Evil 2 or 3. You just effectively had 4 inventory space, and you had to swap items. Like, did you have internet on your PlayStation 2? I didn't have internet on my PlayStation 2. I didn't even know how to set it up. I think PlayStation 3 was a big leap in terms of like technology. I think PlayStation 3 had so many more features than PS2. Yeah, I mean, well, Doom 1 came out when it was dial-up. Hey, it wasn't even like 56k modem. It was like 28k KB modem. It was so slow. it took like a minute to load a web page. Now it takes like a second. And also, the internet and the phone lines were together, so you couldn't make phone calls while the internet was working. So... So if you wanted to make a phone call, I think you had to have the internet on a separate line. Otherwise, it just wouldn't work at all. Can you play Doom 1 on the internet? Is there even an option? I know it's apparently possible to play Doom 2 on the internet. I don't know about Doom 1. There's a button, we'll push it. Yep. Joe is so much easier than Chris in this game, because Joe gets the bazooka, and you can just one-shot enemies. You mean Resident Evil? Yeah, you can create your own maps. But I've never done it. I never used a map editor before, but yeah, it's possible to do. I mean, this game is really scary because the music and also like the door loading animation, so it looks like you're stepping into the door, but everything else is dark, so you don't know what is happening. But I see what you mean. Like in the past when I was playing this game, it was also freaking me out. Unfortunately, I didn't play Alone in the Dark. I think I played one of the Alone in the Dark game. I'm not even sure that I did play it. I can't remember. So I've seen the Alone in the Dark movie, and it was a really crappy movie. Like I had to kind of switch it off because it was really crappy. I'm not sure if you've seen the movie, but it was one of the crappiest movies I've seen in my life. After watching it for like I haven't played Alien Isolation as well. But I did play Dead Space, so... Especially the first Dead Space. I played it many times on PC. Okay, let's grab the shotgun. Where is the... I never played Dead Space 3, so... Like, what was the problem with Dead Space 3? Like, I think after Dead Space 2, I actually prefer Dead Space 1 over Dead Space 2. Ah, I see. So it was just more action. And I actually prefer some of the puzzles in Dead Space. Some of the puzzles are really good. Well, they're not really puzzles. They're like, they're sort of puzzle. I think overall many games tried to be more action based. I mean, even Resident Evil 5 and 6 went more action rather than, you know. I mean, Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 5, yeah, even they went more action rather than more puzzle. Ah, I see. Did EA get bought out by Microsoft? I think EA is part of Microsoft now, right? Well, I think a lot of gaming companies, they sort of like merged. I'll be back in 1 second.
No, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You could... Whoa!
Chris!
Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion. And kill the root. Rebecca, please.
Chris! Don't die!
All right. Yeah, so it's EA and Blizzard North, right? So I think it's 215, right? So 15. There we go. I did it. You could beat this puzzle just by randomly pressing it. Eventually you will make it. Bit like the piano puzzle in Resident Evil 8. You can just keep pressing the buttons and eventually you will make it. You don't really need to know how to do it. So yeah, it's Blizzard North, and that also got bought out by Microsoft, right? Yeah, overall I still liked Resident Evil 8, but I do hope the expansion that they're gonna like the extra content in that comes out in when does it come out? It comes out in October, right? I hope the extra content does have more gameplay for Chris. You know, so we're not just playing without Chris. Yeah, I'm hoping there's gonna be Chris in the DLC, not just Rose. It's just Rose? Okay, that's really disappointing. I mean, they literally have the Chris in the front cover of the disc, right? But they only have a tiny section with Chris. I never understand that. Alright, well, getting to play Chris in the Mercenaries is like, I didn't like the Mercenaries in Resident Evil 8. I mean, it was alright, but I didn't like it. My favorite Mercenaries was Resident Evil 5. The Mercenaries in Resident Evil 4 and 6 were okay. Alright, that's cool. 3D view of Ethan. So from third person, you're saying third person rather than first person? Is that what you mean? Well, that's cool. So I didn't like the so I didn't like the Mercenaries in Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5 had the best Mercenaries, I thought. And number 4 and 6 was okay. So getting to play Chris in the Mercenaries is okay, but I mean, it's alright. And you know what else was annoying? Like Chris's signature punch, which was in Resident Evil 5, 6, and 7, that's kind of missing in Resident Evil 8. Like, Chris didn't really get to do the punch. Except when you shake off enemies, that he does the punch, but you don't get to do the punch normally, even when you block an attack. Yeah, Chris did have big arms, but Chris still got beaten by Wesker though. Yeah, his punch was really powerful, but it's not like in Resident Evil 3 Remake, they try to use Carlos's punch like Chris's punch, but Carlos's punch is really weak. It takes a long time to like kill a zombie with Carlos's punch. Alright. Again, I forgot to reload the weapon. Yeah, but Chris's punch is missing in Resident Evil 8.
Oh! I can't believe it! Are you okay?
Yeah, so much for him. We got to the root of the problem. Saved again.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
I guarantee it.
Well, Chris, this is Richard's radio. We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
I see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
Actually, that's an interesting question.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something. Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
I like how Rebecca just hides in the pharmaceutical room because it's safe in there. Yeah, that's a good question. I think Chris in Resident Evil 6 was alright.
Wesker!
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Alright, I probably have to finish up soon, but I will get back to the mansion, then grab a save, then I'll finish up, rather than doing it here. Hopefully I don't die from the hunter again. The hunter is quite annoying. I didn't even know that they can cut off your, like, head. But the hunter had a... Yeah, they have an instant kill in IE3 Remake. That's super annoying as well. They just instant kill you. Alright, Brad.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a phone.
This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
I never played the Max Payne movie, but I did watch them. Oh, sorry, I never played the Max Payne game, but I did watch the Max Payne movie. It was like watching a silent movie. The character just didn't say anything. Like, but I'm looking forward to the remake. Right, out of the way, guys. There we go. Ah, I see. Okay, hopefully I don't get killed by the hunter again. So if I take too much damage from the hunter, I'm just gonna run away from it because, you know, I think that's gonna be it's just a lot easier than just keep trying to tank damage. And sometimes the auto aim from the shotgun misses. Ah, I didn't know you even can skip that part, but yeah. Yeah, I do have herbs. But does the hunter just instant kill you? Like, I know they have an instant kill attack in some of the... Well, in IE3 Remake they did. It doesn't matter how much health you have, they will just instant kill you. And the only way to get out of it is either you dodge it, or you, or you counter it. Like, you either punch it, or you just dodge it away. Or is it just that they instant kill you when you're low on health? You're saying the IE3 remake? The IE3 remake has the dodging is quite good. Like you can just, if you're good at dodging in IE3 remake, you can beat the game. You don't need to worry. Like because you have a slow-mo, you can just abuse that. Which way should I go? You know, I'm gonna go this way. Alright, only two damage. Yeah, I played the second Evil Within. I didn't play the first one. I didn't mind the second Evil Within. But I mean, the game had a lot of questions. They didn't answer any of the questions. It was just very confusing what the story was. But the gameplay was fine. I didn't like how it was interesting. It was one of the few games that didn't have a DLC expansion. So do you mean the live action series? Or do you mean the animated series? Okay. Failed there. I keep forgetting to reload my weapon. Because there's two. There's an animated series and there's a live action series. I've only seen a little bit of the animated series. Okay, the live action series. Well, I'm hoping it's good. It looks okay, but I think they are not going to, from what I heard, they are going to change the story quite a lot. They are not going to really follow like it's sort of in the same Resident Evil universe, but they're not going to follow, they're not going to follow any of the, how do you call it? They're not going to follow any of the, it's not like Resident Evil 1, 2, or 3. It's just in the same universe. The story will be quite different. But it's still going to revolve like around Umbrella. So, but I'm interested to see it. take out the eyeball? Yeah, sure. I'll take out the eyeball. Never forget to reload the shotgun. So many times I've gotten killed or took damage. I don't need the metal. So I'll get the magman very soon. So I can put the bullets away. Yeah, sure. Alright. Do I have any more ink ribbon? I just want to check. Well, that's the last ink ribbon I have. Okay. Well, fortunately I know where okay, that's fine. Alright. That's it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, thanks for joining the stream. I do appreciate the view. I will see you guys again soon. Hopefully in the next couple of days. Probably not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. I will stream around the same time. Thanks guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.